Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to our journey of faith and wisdom. Today we explore one of the most touching and inspiring stories in the Quran, the story of Prophet Yusuf, a tale of patience, perseverance, and ultimate triumph. In a land of peace and unity, Prophet Yaqub lives happily with his 12 sons, cherishing their bond of love. But among them, his young son Yusuf receives a special dream. 11 stars, the sun, and the moon bowing before him. Curious and innocent, Yusuf shares his vision with his father, who understands its deep meaning but warns him not to tell his brothers. However, jealousy consumes them, and they conspire against him, seeking to rid themselves of their father's favorite. Convincing Yaqub to let Yusuf accompany them, they seize their chance, throwing him into a deep well before returning with a blood-stained shirt, deceiving their father with a tale of a wolf attack. Heartbroken, Yaqub weeps for his lost son, but Yusuf, left alone in the darkness, clings to his faith. Fate intervenes as a passing caravan discovers Yusuf and takes him to Egypt, where he is sold as a slave in the marketplace. He finds himself in the home of a nobleman, where his patience and wisdom shine. However, the nobleman's wife, Zulayha, becomes infatuated with him and tries to tempt him into sin. But Yusuf, fearing Allah, rejects her advances, declaring his loyalty to his Lord. Enraged by his resistance, Zulayha falsely accuses him, and Yusuf is unjustly thrown into prison. Yet, even in confinement, his wisdom prevails, as he interprets the dreams of fellow prisoners, one of whom later serves in the king's court. When the king himself has a troubling dream of 7 fat cows being devoured by 7 lean ones, Yusuf is summoned to interpret it. He reveals that Egypt will face 7 years of abundance, followed by 7 years of famine, earning the king's trust and securing a high position to oversee the kingdom's food supply. As famine spreads, Yusuf's brothers arrive in Egypt, desperate for food, unaware that the man before them is their long-lost brother. Yusuf recognizes them but does not reveal himself, testing their sincerity. He orders them to bring their youngest brother, Benjamin, and later holds him back to see how the others react. When they return home, Yaqub, still grieving for Yusuf, senses a deeper trial at play. Eventually, the brothers return to Egypt, and Yusuf, overwhelmed by emotion, finally reveals his true identity. Shocked and ashamed, his brothers beg for forgiveness, and in a moment of divine wisdom, Yusuf pardons them, recognizing that Allah's plan was greater than their betrayal. With joy in his heart, Yaqub learns that his beloved Yusuf is alive and travels to Egypt, where father and son reunite in a moment of overwhelming happiness. At last, the dream Yusuf had as a child comes true. His family prostrates before him, not in worship, but in deep respect and gratitude for the trials that led them to this moment. Through patience, faith, and trust in Allah, Yusuf's journey proves that every hardship is a test leading to a greater reward. His story stands as a timeless lesson in forgiveness, resilience, and the wisdom of divine destiny. May we all learn from the patience of Yaqub, the faith of Yusuf, and the boundless mercy of Allah. Thank you for joining us in today's story. If you found inspiration in the tale of Prophet Yusuf, don't forget to subscribe and stay connected for more stories of faith, wisdom, and guidance. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.